Shalom Israel. I would like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and much love and salutation to you brothers out there teaching His word in His truth and sincerity. In the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Today's lesson I want to get into is based off the precept in the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth. And I had went into that word readeth. It goes back to the Strong's G314. And that word was anaginosko. Anaginosko. And the first definition was it said to distinguish between, to recognize, to know accurately, to acknowledge. And right, man, so it says to distinguish between. You know, but when you go inside the book of, what's that? 1 John chapter 4, verse 6. You know, it says that the word is the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. You know, like just based off the word, man, like you will know if a motherfucker is off or if you going off. You know, it's the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. You know, like the Bible is, you know, like it gives off standards. You know what I mean, like I don't know if I'm actually saying it right though, but you could judge based off the Bible. You know, if you're spiritual, like these are the laws that we supposed to go by. When you go back in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 17 verse 19, it says, and it shall be with him, and he shall read therein all the days of his life, that he may learn to fear the Lord his power, to keep all the words of this law and these statutes, to do them. And right, man, so the law, you know, it was written by the Most High and given to Moses to give to the people. And that's how we got it today. Blessed is he that readeth. When you are going inside the book of Joshua chapter 1 verse 8. Salaki, let me grab it real quick. I don't want to misquote it. Book of Joshua chapter 1 verse 8. It reads, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do all that is written therein. For then shall make thy way profit. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. And right, man. So this word, the laws that's written inside the Bible, can help us on our way in this evil world. You know, to help us be a prosperous, not to be prosperous in this world, to be pleasing in the eyes of the Lord. You know, have good success in getting your salvation. You know, but you had to get all that right there just by reading. You got these motherfuckers in church, they don't even read the Bible. You know, the Bible is like that TV inside your living room that's on top of the TV. You know, it's always that broke a TV that's in the living room with the little TV on top. That's how the Bible sit. You know, like the Bible is like a trophy inside these motherfuckers' house, man. You know, it's not getting read. You know, they barely opening up inside church at all. They barely even reading. So it says, "Blessed is he that readeth." You know, but going back to the definition of the word anaginosko, it says to distinguish between, to recognize, to know accurately, to acknowledge. And right, it says to recognize what? Recognize the times they were living in. When you go inside the book of First Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 1, you know, Paul has said, but of the times in the season, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. Right, man, because like when you read the word, you get a head start of what's going to happen. You know, a preview of what's going to happen. And it's a movie that Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah is scripting out right now. You know, like we getting like the first dibs, you'll say. You know, that good news. You know, so it's like blessed is he that readeth, to get that good news. And it says to know accurately. And right, we're not gonna know accurately when this bitch gonna fall, but we're gonna get the signs, you know, to let us know that we are getting close. And that's also in the book of 2 Ezra chapter 9. It reads, measure thou the times diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before. Right, man. So it's like the Most High, Yahweh Shem Shah, he had written the signs inside the Bible to let us know how close we are in this bitch called Babylon. You know? And at the times we're living in now, everything is, speeding up technology, the damn Star Trek. Back in the day, they had the phones that was like the wireless phones. So guess what? When we got that now, they call that a Bluetooth. You got the text messages popping off right now. Text messages is really like, it's us something new. Internet, that's us something new. But it's like throughout all the technology and gadgets that we have, we still gotta have that ancient mind and go back to reading. When the first breakdowns I got, I think it was probably a Jacob and Esau. Then it was Daniel, the 7th chapter. But the whole time I was listening to the breakdown, my brain was, like playing out that picture. The Most High gave us a fucking imagination. Like really, we blessed to have an imagination, man. Anytime that you read something, your brain is supposed to, like project a picture right there. Back in the day, in the ancient times, like when the prophets was getting the visions, they was writing them down. They wrote down their visions, and that's how we got them today. But you won't get them unless you're not reading. So it says, "Blessed is he that readeth." I had got into an article, and it was the benefits of reading opposed to watching TV. And it says, reading is an active mental process, unlike TV. Books make you use your brain. I'm right. I was going back to that point. Like when you watch a movie, the image is already there for you. But when you're reading, you got to put that image in your head, so you actually, like putting more like reps on your brain. Like you are like putting your brain in use, and that's a good thing because your brain is a muscle. And like just like a weight trainer. Like if he didn't work out in a minute, those muscles end up getting flabby, because they're not being used, and then you end up getting all fat and lethargic and things like that. So it's good to use your brain. Like every topic that you would get in school, it's always a book that get deeper more into that topic. Reading also improves your vocabulary. When I first started reading the Bible, it was like certain old English words I didn't really know. I had to go and get the dictionary just so I can understand what the prophets were saying, So it also helps improve your vocabulary. Like unlike magazines and internet blogs, books tell you the whole story, and it makes you concentrate. It makes you concentrate. You got to concentrate to read, because like the book of Proverbs chapter 4 verse 7, it says, through all that getting, get understanding. So you got to understand what you're reading. You got to concentrate on what you're reading. You got to take time. And like when you in order to read, you gotta concentrate, and the more you concentrate, it's better for your brain. Reading also improves your memory, improves discipline, and you can learn at your own pace. Like when you're reading, it's not a race, and I don't really want to drag it on though, but every movie that you watch, it might say based on a true story. And when you watch the movie could be good, but they might throw in like a little bit of extra stuff, But everybody still compare it back to the book, because the book is the original, When I first came into the knowledge or whatever like that, I get certain breakdowns for like the chronological, or like the kings, the story of this prophet, the story like the actual story of the prophets. I used to watch the movies and shit, but the movies be going off, so you can't really go off the movies. You got to go back to reading. So the scripture says in the book of Revelations, "Blessed is he that readeth." And with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Shem Shah. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Much love and salutation to you brothers out there teaching this word in truth and sincerity. And with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Shem Shah. Death to America.